Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Darnell Bradley back at y'all with another video, and today we've got the Marvel Cinematic Universe wrap up. Hashtag nerd out. Alright, it's another damn 10-minute long video. But yo, the last one was dope. So like I said, surfing around on here and I found like just some different stuff. Came across some Marvel stuff, I came across some Rick and Morty joint. Like, yeah. But yo, I want to get into this because, like I said, I haven't seen any of the videos. Like that Rick and Morty one, I'm gonna have fun watching that. But like, it's a Rick and Morty joint. But yo, let's get on with this right now. All right, guys, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, follow me on social media, and we gonna get into this here in 3, 2, 1, click.
All the fans around about to get what they deserve. Listen as I run down the entire
Off top, man, they be having some nice beats, though.
Marvel Cinematic Universe. From phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3. This is not chronological, it's in order of release. We got Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Drax the Destroyer. If you haven't seen the films, a final warning for spoilers. We going way back, almost
I like
12
that.
years.
If you haven't seen the films, a final warning for spoilers. I like it, let's go.
Almost 12 years ago. So without any further ado, here we go. In the very first spot, we got the homie Tony Stark, the only billionaire, playboy philanthropist on the block, kidnapped by terrorists. He ruined their entire plan, turned a box of scraps into a fully suited Iron Man.
Hey, I like that. Turn a box of scraps into a fully suited Iron Man. I already know this is gonna be dope. Let's go.
The guy who set him up was Obadiah Stane. Took the reactor out his chest and left Tony to die in pain. But with the help of Pepper Potts and Rhodey, he would soon prevail over the carbon copy Ironmonger, send him straight to hell. Next is the scientist, name is Bruce Banner. He turned into the Hulk because he was fooling with Gamma. He fled to South America, trying to find an antidote. The army tracked him down, couldn't beat the green animal. General Ross was mad, wanted Banner to fear him. He injected Emil Blonsky with the super soldier serum. On the streets of Harlem, Emil raised as the abomination, but Hulk clapped him and pretty much stomped his face in.
Hey, I like they said the Hulk clapped him because that in the film he does the Hulk like the bam and like the shockwave clap thing to put out some flames and shit. But like, all right, let's go. I feel you. I see it.
Hulk clapped him and pretty much stomped his face in. Ivan Vanko wanted to murder Tony Stark. He built an arc reactor fitted with whips and slashed his car apart. He was arrested. Party time. Tony was loving it. Then Rhodey commandeered his suit and gave it to the government. After that, Tony met the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Justin Hammer made a bunch of drones, but Ivan's at the wheel now. War Machine and Iron Man are fighting off the drones. Tony starts to realize he cannot save the world alone.
All right, yo, with this one. So far, like, I haven't heard any super duper crazy punchlines, nothing like that. But this is more like, on that storyline tip. And that is awesome. This, like, the way he is doing this and just, like, going over. It's like, he's just going over it. He's going over, but in a very dope-ass way. Because this beat hits. And he's going, but it's just so, I love it.
Thor was about to be king. Yeah, he had the clout, but he was disobedient. So Odin stripped his powers out, banished to Earth. Now he's trying to get his hammer back. Meanwhile, his evil brother Loki had a planned attack, releasing the destroyer to kill Thor and all his friends. Thor made a sacrifice, proving he's worthy again. With hammer in hand, he wins, retreated to his home. Loki died by suicide, and Odin sat back on the throne. Okay, let's take it back to 1942. Steve Rogers tried to join the army, but he's just a scrawny dude. So they gave him super soldier serum. Now he's a fighter, but Resco's got the Tesseract. The enemy's Helen Hydra tried to bomb the shores of America. Roger stopped and crashed a bomber in the Arctic. He was frozen in the cockpit for 70 years. Nick Fury found him and then he thawed him out. Told him that he wanted to save the world. Yeah, I'm talking about Avengers.
Yeah, I'm talking about Avengers. Hey, This is interesting. Versus what I've been listening to and the things that I have heard, this is different. It's not a battle. It's not, he's just rapping about the movie. It's just like, and I'm feeling the aspect. I'm feeling the aspect. But as far as like what I would listen to and what I would like to listen to on a regular basis, you know what I like. But this is a cool listen though. I'm not gonna take nothing away from this. This is still a dope ass listen.
He isn't dead, he wanted to rule the earth. And the fact that the Avengers fought each other made it worse. Loki stole the Tesseract from S.H.I.E.L.D. to open up a portal that would unleash the aliens against defenseless mortals. Roger Stark, Romanoff, Thor, Banner, and Barton fought the hordes of Loki's army. The Chitauri, it was hard, but Tony threw a missile at the mothership and closed the hole up. Hulk slam Loki, puny guy. That was so nuts.
I did like that part. I did like the part of that movie. That fool said, what did he say? I am a god and I'll not be threatened by you, you dull creep. Hulk grabbed that nigga by the feet, slammed that nigga on your back. The puny god walked away. Alright, let's go.
Tony Stark is suffering from panic attacks and PTSD. Things are getting messy. Televised Mandarin's very threatening. Feeling himself, Tony gave the world his...
Ooh, I like that switch up. I like that switch up. Let's go. Let's go.
Tony Stark is suffering from panic attacks and PTSD. Things are getting messy. Televised Mandarin's very threatening. Feeling himself, Tony gave the world his real address. Helicopters bombed his home and then he almost drowned to death. Ardrish Killian is really the Mandarin.
Hold on, that shit was funny. Listen.
Messy. Televised Mandarin's very threatening. Feeling himself, Tony gave the world his real address.
Feeling himself, Tony gave the... Like, come on, the way he's doing this is dope. I love how that was like in a book. Feeling himself, Tony gave the world his reaction.
Helicopters bombed his home and then he almost drowned to death.
Then he almost drowned to death. Like, feeling himself, gave the world his address. Helicopters bombed his shit, nigga almost drowned to death. Like, I like that. I like that. Let's go.
Ardrish Killian is really the Mandarin. What a plot twist. Kidnapped the president, then took Pepper Potts as a hostage with extremists in his body. Aldrich almost won the day, but Pepper superhuman too blew up a bullet into space. Jane Foster fell in a portal infected by the ether. Malekith, the dark elf, woke up and tried to reach her. Thor took her back to Asgard and tried to remove the substance, but Malekith killed his mother. Thor wanted justice, vowing revenge. He got his brother Loki's assistance. On Earth, worlds were aligning. Things are getting intense with a little scientific equipment and hocus pocus. They opened the portal and killed Malekith with his own ship.
Hey! This is my hocus pocus. They opened the portal and killed Malekith with his own ship. I like that. That was smooth. I like that, because, yeah, they gave it to him with that one. The whole shit fell on him. All right, let's go.
Aligning. Things are getting intense with a little scientific equipment and hocus pocus. They opened the portal and killed Malekith with his own ship. Rogers and Romanoff were out working for S.H.I.E.L.D. on a mission to retrieve encrypted data from the field, so the furious helicarriers are now ready to fire. That's when Cap discovered that S.H.I.E.L.D. was overrun by Hydra. Wilson joined the team. Winter Soldier tried to kill him. Rogers couldn't understand his frame.
Yo, real quick, though. Man, I love how the movies did that motherfucker Winter Soldier. He's so nasty. He's so nasty. I'm sorry. I metal arm shit. Like, when he made that introduction and Cap threw the shield at him, that nigga caught it and gave it the fuck back. Like, damn. Let's go.
Overrun by Hydra. Wilson joined the team. Winter Soldier tried to kill him. Rogers couldn't understand his friend was now a villain. Helicarriers overridden, so Hydra couldn't pull the trigger. Steve refused to fight his friend, so they all crashed into the river. Peter Quill is up in space, plus Gamora, Groot, and Rocket Kid arrested, and along with Drax, they managed to escape. Tried to sell a magic orb, but little did they know the thing that they would try to sell was an Infinity Stone. Ronan stole it so he could kill every person on Xandar. The team beat him after distracting him with the dance-off. Groot sacrificed himself.
I like that. After distracting him with it. What's this dance-off, bitch? Alright.
He could kill every person on Xandar. The team beat him after distracting him with the dance-off. Groot sacrificed himself. Yeah, that was a tragedy, but now the friends are known as the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Avengers fighting Hydra on the battlefield and unintentionally made a murder robot battle kill. Ultron was born. He recruited the Maximals, but then they switched sides because Ultron was going to blast them all. Tony, you...
That was funny. Like, when Ultron did do that shit, and then, like, they found out what he was actually trying to do, because he had, like, a mind that she could actually read or some shit because of the transfer shit. Like, yo. How you... Imagine you trying to help someone do some shit because you think you believe in what they believe in, and then, nah, I'm just gonna try to, kill all y'all. And you're like, oh. So I'm helping destroy my own shit. Yeah, no. You got things a little fucked up, fam. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna hop over here with these Avengers so that Mr. Speedster can catch a million bullets to the chest.
The Mind Stone on Jarvis, calling Vision in Sokovia that battled a lot of robotic henchmen. All the citizens escape. Pietro died protecting Barton. Ultron is destroyed, but that's when Thanos goes and grabs his gauntlet.
Hey.
Scott Lang just got out of prison. Times is real tough. Hank Pym tested him to see if he can steal stuff. Gave him the Ant-Man suit, shrunk him down to size. Hank started Hope, trained him up and taught him how to fight a guy in yellow jacket. He wanted to sell the secrets of the Pym particle to Hydra, but he gets defeated when Scott goes subatomic. Barely made it out the quantum realm. Hope becomes the Wasp. These bad guys would not prevail.
Oh, we got a switch.
These bad guys would not prevail.
Let's get the switch. What we got, huh? What we got, huh?
Bucky was impersonated to make it look like he killed the king of Wakanda. T'Challa wanted.
Yeah. Tell us about Bucky, bro. Tell us about Bucky, cause this is what I'm excited about, and I like the beat switch. I like the yeah, Bucky jumped. Y'all seen that when I was doing the backs with the paws? He nigga jumped off. Let's go.
Bucky was impersonated to make it look like he killed the king of Wakanda. T'Challa wanted revenge. That's not the only problem. The UN tried to make them all sign some accords. Two opposing views that started a civil war. Spidey showed up to prove that he's a hero. Most of the conflict was caused by Baron Zemo. Steve stopped Tony from blowing Bucky to bits. You could say at this point the Avengers don't exist.
Yo, alright. Real shit. I want y'all to, if y'all probably seen the movie, but go back and see the movie Avengers Civil War, and after Tony finds out that Bucky killed his dad, like, obviously, yeah, you knew Tony was trying to kill this man, but just every blast thing that he had was aimed directly at this man's face. Whenever Tony got a chance in the scuffle, there was some kind of missile, lit up hand, there was some kind of beam or something of destruction that's gonna obliterate your shit just in his face. Like, he was trying so hard to just one-shot this man. Like, damn. And then he blew his arm off.
Point, the Avengers don't exist. Stephen Strange used to be the world's best surgeon until he broke his hands. That's when he started searching. The Ancient One immortal would train him in Camartage. In his studies he would find out that magic can be dark. Caecilius released Dormammu from the dark dimension. With the Eye of Agamotto he's beaten into submission. With repetition the earth is safe and everybody thanked him. Now he's the master of the New York City sanctum. Guardians always on the run from different factions. The Sovereign and the Ravagers want a piece of the action. Quill finds out that he's the son of a celestial. Mantis helps out, she knows ego is unethical. With the help of Nebula, Kraglin, and Yondu, baby Groot bombed the brain. Ego was fondue. Yondu, say Peter, sacrificed himself. Ravagers far and wide came along to pay respects.
I like that part of the movie when Yondu went out and then they all came and like they gave him the funeral thing. That was cool. I like that in the movie. But this track, I gotta say, with this track here, it's a long track, and I can see why it is done this way. And I think that it is dope. But like I said, probably not something I'm gonna, go down the street and bump. But it's a good listen. I don't want to take that away. Like, this is still dope. Like, I'm talking with me, that's more like personal preference type shit. You know what I mean? Personal preference type shit. But I can't take away the fact that how this is being done in the aspects and like the way this motherfucker's doing it. Like, I can't say that this ain't fucking dope, because this is fucking sick.
Next up is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Every now and then he had to go and check with Iron Man. Peter Parker's 15 fighting the hired goons of a flying thief, the Vulture, Adrian Toomes. Peter was dating his daughter. That was awkward. The two started fighting on the beach at Coney Island. Peter won, Stark and Happy invite him to the Avengers. But in the end, he knows he's not ready to be a member. Odin died. Hela's colder than an icebox. Crushed Thor's hammer, then she knocked him off the Bifrost. Stranded on Sakaar, Thor is taken by a Valkyrie and forced to fight the Hulk. That was almost a casualty. Him and all his friends flew inside the Devil's Anus and they made it back to Asgard.
He and all his friends flew inside the Devil's Anus. It's like the little portal thing that goes to but that, I like how that... You gotta throw that one in there. You just can't leave the Devil's Anus out. Horrible statement.
Like the Hulk, that was almost a casualty. Him and all his friends flew inside the devil's anus, and they made it back to Asgard. Hela's murders were heinous. They tried to fight but realized they couldn't manage. Only way to kill his sister was to Ragnarok the planet. The Black Panther, leader of Wakanda. T'Challa's got to do with all the secrets of his father.
Okay, with this one, when it came to talking about, because like the beat switches and things like that in this track, I think are dope. I think they're mad cool and mad chill. But when it came to Wakanda, when it's going to Black Panther, I think there should have been another beat switch, and it should have been some gritty shit. Like, even if you're just going over it, even if you're just going over the like, okay, that I'm gonna say that. I'll say that with this one. All right.
T'Challa's got to do with all the secrets of his father. Killmonger was abandoned on his own, but he defeated T'Challa. Now he's standing on the throne. He wanted to use the vibranium strictly as a weapon. That's when T'Challa stepped in, gave him his final lesson. With Shuri and M'Baku, it's a new administration. He knows that he should share his technology with the nations. To get the stones, Thanos was on a mission. He planned to kill half of all life in existence. Heroes tried to fight, but he's an unstoppable monster. To get the Soul Stone, he killed his own daughter. In Wakanda, people getting slaughtered. Vision ends up dead. Thor hits him when Stormbreaker should have gone for the head.
Hey, I like that. Thor with Stormbreaker should have gone for the head, like, because that's how Thanos got off that snap. Like, yeah, okay. I like that. I like that.
People getting slaughtered. Vision ends up dead. Thor hits him when Stormbreaker should have gone for the head. He gave his fingers
I like
a snap.
That, like that was a nice little, like the rhyme, like that. I like how he did that there.
People getting slaughtered. Vision ends up dead. Thor hits him when Stormbreaker should have gone for the head. He gave his fingers a snap. Half the people turned to ash. Then he portaled to a planet where he sat back and relaxed. Before the snap, Scott Lang was helping Hank by going to the quantum realm to find his wife from 30 years ago. A message suggested his wife was alive, but first Scott and Hope had to fight some bad guys. Ghost appeared, stole the shrunken lab, tried to fix her sickness, but they stole it back and got Janet out of there with the quickness. Janet gave Ghost quantum energy to stabilize, but then Thanos snapped. Scott's the only one that stayed alive. Birds was a Kree, crash landed on the planet. Nick Fury tried to help her see the past and understand it. Turns out she's from Earth and her real name is Danvers. She was fed a bunch of lies from her Kree commanders. She took out the implant that suppressed her powers. Indestructible, destroyed the fleet of Kree cowards. Now she helps the Skrulls find a place without danger. But if Nick Fury needs her, all he's gotta do is page her. About a month after Thanos did the snap.
Okay, I will say that about this also. I'll go over it when it ends. It's almost gonna be done here soon.
The last of the Avengers found him cooking in the shack. Sliced his hand off, but it's too late. He destroyed the stones, so Thor chopped his head off. Everybody went home. 5 years later, Scott made it out the quantum realm. He rushed to the Avengers and told them that he could offer help. Time heist. They would all just travel to the past, get the stones one by one, reverse the snap, and put them back. Nebula got caught, and her double took her spot for the Soul Stone. Romanoff jumped off a rock. Everybody put their stones inside of the nano gauntlet. Thor wanted to snap, but Hope told him, I got this. The snap brought him back. Nebula planned a coup. She used the time machine to bring out Thanos and his crew. Thor and Tony Stark was trying hard to beat the Titan. Captain Rogers grabbed the hammer and he got a couple strikes in.
Yo, alright, facts. When Cap got a hold of that goddamn hammer for the first time, whoo, that man was shielding hammer. That nigga, bing, 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 bing. Like, come on, like.
Grabbed the hammer and he got a couple strikes in. Thanos knocked him down to the ground and broke his shield. Doctor Strange showed up and brought the heroes to the field. Portals began to open, Thanos began to tremble. Steve stepped out and said, Avengers assemble. Battlefield is full, Thanos' army is no match. Tony grabbed the gauntlet, snapping Thanos off the map. Tony sacrificed his life. At his funeral, they wept. Captain Rogers grabbed the stones and took them back where they were kept. What's next? Peter Parker, I think that he's had enough. He wanted to go on vacation and ditch all the hero stuff. Nick Fury tracks him down, says he can't because he's needed. Peter meets Quentin Beck and Jets hands over Edith. Turns out Quentin Beck is really just Mysterio. He'll murder anybody with illusions and some killer drones. Parker beats him, Spider Tingle was the remedy, but then Beck told the world Spider-Man's identity. There you.
Yeah, no, that was cool. Like they, yeah. I was so dope. Yo, y'all can't tell me how dope it was that they got the same dude to play. I can't remember the fucking head of the newspaper guy. I can't remember his fucking name. But it was so dope. They got the same dude from the old Spider-Man, the other Spider-Man. That was cool.
You have it. That's what happened in the films. I hope that you could follow and didn't get overwhelmed. R.I.P. to Stan Lee. He was in every feature until Phase 4. Peace to all the true believers.
Hey. Oh, damn. Alright. Well, shit. I'm gonna say that was dope, and we listen to dope shit here. Even though, like, personally, there are some things about it for me, but, like, I can't take away that shit was dope at all. Just for me, it was too straightforward. Whereas, like, yeah, you went over the film and you're rapping it, which what like I said kept the nigga entertained. But like the like when it comes to breaking down a track for what it is, like the flow switches weren't too insane. They were there. I like the beats, and I do like that there were switches. But you know, it's 10 minutes worth of song. There's gonna be switches. Yeah, like some punches. You know, I think there could have been a little more creativity with the verses, but this is still dope. Or with the whole whatever for the whole song, there could have been. I think there could have been a little more creativity with the pen. But as far as I guess taking it for what it is and someone just going over it in some kind of rap fashion over these beats, it was still dope. Like, I still enjoyed it because, like, yeah, it spoke on a lot of references to these movies and I understood them all. So that was a cool listen, guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll catch y'all next one. Peace!